So I loaded up New Vegas. Game is a bit quiet. Let me see, I can probably do something about that as well. Yeah, so I picked New Vegas just because it's a game that I know quite well. However, I am happy to play basically anything. Especially given that New Vegas is a hella old game. So if people are more interested in seeing other stuff, I mean, it's just so I get to sort of hang out with you lot anyway. So. If you've got any thoughts on that, just stick them in the chat. Of course, like, follow and subscribe. I'm playing with a mod. It's literally just the unofficial bug fixes mod. Because I think most of the mods in this game add more weapons and more armor and stuff like that, and honestly I've got all the expansion packs. I've got Gunrunner's Arsenal, etc, etc. I think there's plenty of it. I don't think I need a mod to add more. Playing survival mode. So I haven't played it. I haven't played this in a very long time. I guess survival mode could be an interesting challenge. War never changes. That line, does it ever get old?
Atomic fire consumed the earth. Those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
That's us, gang.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid.
Who knew
Sorry you
Chandler
got
from
twisted
Friends
up in
could
this
be so
scene.
evil?
From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Yeah, so we start this game off having been shot in the head a little bit. I think it's been about a decade since I watched that cutscene. Maybe not so much as a decade because I'm not sure the game is that old, but you know what I mean. I think I watched it the first time I played it and not since. I don't have much of a plan, so to speak. So I really hate Caesar's Legion, which means I've never completed their quest line, so I'm wondering if that might be a bit of an interesting sort of thing to pursue this time around. Yes, Matty, that is Matthew. Well, the voice actor who plays that guy in the horrible checkered suit who shot me in the head is Matthew Perry.
Easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage.
You joined the Legion out of fear. Oh yeah, that is one way to make it, to do it. I think I've done the NPR, the NCR, sorry, and the Yes Man questline. I don't think I've done the Mr. House one or the Caesar's Legion one. What is my character name gonna be? you can never play again because you can't find your way out. Oh no. Let's see. My character's name is gonna be Sierra because I'm looking forward to playing the Sierra Madre expansion.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you.
Well, nobody asked you, Doc.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
What are we gonna look like? Yeah, so one of the big reasons that I wanted to play this game again as well is just because the expansion packs are just some of the best gaming that I've ever played. Steal all this stuff. I mean, are you even a real gamer if you don't steal all this stuff? All these haircuts look like me after lockdown, to be honest. Well, not that one. That one's much too neat and tidy. Yeah, whatever. That one, yes, will be young. Oh yeah, okay. No, that's right. I was looking at the presets. Fine. Don't think I'm a domestic goddess. No nonsense. See, some of these look far too neat for someone living in a literal, like, nuclear wasteland. There we go. I'll be frazzled. Yeah, there we go. That's fine.
Right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
What I might do, I don't know how this is for you lot, but the audio balance is just a little bit off for me, so I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit, the voices up a little bit, and make sure I've got subtitles on. I do. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, that is a slow mouse. Let's see if we can sort that out as well. Grease and a comb. Do I want the stream signal boosted on Slack? I mean, you can feel free to. It would be nice for more people to come and hang out. Yeah, so I'm currently because I've only got one monitor. Okay, that's why my mouse feels like it's moving through treacle. Because I've only got one monitor, I've got the chat on my phone in front of me, so if I'm not paying enough attention to y'all, that would be why, and I am terribly sorry. Right, we have to
Looking good so far.
get a
Go ahead and
personality
give the finger
going.
tester a try.
I don't see why I
You'll learn
would.
right quick if you get back all your faculties.
I don't see why I would choose anything other than what I normally choose. Strength, fine, perception. I think, is there a way if you skip all the way to the end to just do it all on one screen? It's hard for me to keep them all in my mind. There we go. Right. I want a bit of perception. Intelligence is good. Agility is good. Yes. I know you can. Intelligence 0, luck 10. Yeah, I know you can min-max the heck out of this. However, I don't know. I'm more interested in playing something interesting. There we go. Let's just do that. See how that pans out for us.
Standard score there, but after what you've been through,
Luck and charisma. Who needs other stats? I don't want to
Well,
talk
you're
my way
right.
around everyone. I do
but
want
that
to
don't
shoot
mean
some
no
people.
blood didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn and dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your
Okay.
dogs are still barking.
See if my dogs are still barking. Only if you poke at them.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Dog. Well, we're not terrible, so we're definitely
House.
not gonna say kick. I feel like these questions and answers are trying to lead you
Night.
down specific routes. Sleep. Bandit. What sane person would answer with any of these options, to be honest with you? Let's
Light.
bribe. It doesn't really matter because we're just gonna alter all the options that he offers us anyway. Mother, human shield. No.
First one. I ain't giving.
Yeah.
I'm always
fixing to be the center of attention. I mean, who isn't?
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No.
I charge in to deal with my problems.
Nope. We are a stealth
Almost
character.
done here.
That is definitely an angry two-headed
Okay.
ant.
How about this one?
It's a ship. I don't know what you've all
Last
got in your
one.
minds. Is it a job interview? Yeah, he's determining our personality type, like summarizing our disc profiles. It's two bears high-fiving. I mean, come on. It's clearly two bears high-fiving.
I don't have nothing.
No, we don't want explosives. No, you got us all wrong, Doc. We want sneak. What else do we want? Medicine, lockpick even, not medicine. I mean, going this way does mean that I'll just be playing the same game that I've always played, but that is the most fun, so...
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I
Unarmed.
expect to find
I
you
will
a family
punch
history
Deathclaws to
in your
death.
head.
That sounds reasonable. No, I'd much rather... Ideally, there would be a bow and arrow option, because that way I could just play my Skyrim character, but never mind. It's quite easy to get hold of glasses in this game, so let's have some additional perception. And Wild Wasteland just makes it a bit more interesting. Although it is nice to get +1 agility for free, but no, Wild Wasteland is too funny.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
You will see us out, however. First I am going to take everything you have not nailed down. That might be useful. Well, right, what are the control scheme? What, can I crouch? Is that a thing I'm allowed to do? What button do I have that set to? Let's have a look. Left control. Okay, maybe we just can't. Maybe we're just not allowed to sneak yet. Empty. Oh, this stuff is empty. Oh, ammunition box isn't empty, so we'll just take all of that. I've lost karma. Oh no. It'll be fine. They'll come around. That's probably all the useful stuff anyway. Oh, hat. He'll probably spot us. Is that some drugs? We're gonna take his drugs. Listen, Doc. I definitely need them more than you do.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one.
Why aren't you
Ain't much
wearing
use
it
to me
anymore?
now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Was my wife's. I think she was about your size, and she hardly wore it after we left the vault. Felt it was too brazen.
Thanks, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town.
Hi,
She
Catherine.
can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert.
If you come to watch
She'll
me
likely
do
be at the
some
saloon.
mild
I reckon
banditry.
some of the other folks at the saloon might be able
No,
to
I'm
help
kidding.
you
We won't
out
be doing
too.
any
And the
banditry.
metal fella,
We're gonna
Victor,
be
will pull
nice
you out of
people
your
who
grave.
sneak around and
Anyway,
kill
if you ever
baddies.
get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Yeah, we started this game being shot in the head. So hardcore mode. Yes, so I think I can turn it on or off. I do have the achievement for this. I'm gonna start with it on. Just, you know, out of interest. Let's see what items he gave us. It's fine. I know things about weapons. Apparel. Light armor is going to be the way we go. Well, that's the same, except the lightweight leather armor is lighter. Let's have a look. Laser pistol. Although the sturdy caravan shotgun is excellent, and the weathered 10mm pistol as well. It's been a long time since I played this game, so I can't remember exactly the details, but I think there's a lot of like weapon customization. I think if you take like the science and repair skills, right, yeah, so now we'll get some pop-ups. Oldwood Blues, the Reunion, Lonesome Road, Happy Trails, Honest Hearts. just a load of added stuff. So yeah, this is Good Springs. This is where we start. And we're just gonna chat to this robot pal. Hi, Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Well, you too, man. Thank you for digging me out of a grave.
I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you find me? How did you know I was alive? Do you go around digging corpses out of graves regularly?
Like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were.
Yes.
So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Do you know who
Can't say
attacked
that
me?
I'm familiar with the
No.
rest.
How did you end up in Good
I
Springs?
moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall.
No, Catherine, I'm special. It doesn't say it to everyone, just me.
Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says how.
Well, see, that's a lovely sentiment. However, a lot of the time
Happy
when we come
trails.
across robots in this game, they are trying to kill us. So it is more difficult to go up to them and tell them that their friend Victor says hi. But there we go. Let's have some buffalo gourds. Right, yes, so I did, as you saw, I put it into hardcore mode, which means I'm gonna have to think about things like water. Although, that being said, I think because I've got one of the yeah, so oop, no, that's not what I want. Come back. It's a, is there no favorites thing on this? No, okay, fine. Yeah, so that's almost like an infinite source of water, which makes the survival mode a little bit less threatening, to be honest. So, and this is the future liberals want, it's true. Yeah, so I'm trying to remember what all the things mean. So I think the little lines on the compass are people. I think that one is Victor. And yeah, this one's this old guy. Hi, Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you? The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake.
Snake eyes.
Trusted, I'd say. Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners. Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
So, but that, it
Way I
is
see
salvaging,
salvage
Easy Pete.
means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns.
You're a lunatic. What
Nope.
did you find?
Had a pretty good claim. Nope.
Run
Had
off
a
by
pretty good
raiders.
claim once, way out east by the river.
You wuss. What's wrong with the
Don't get me
NCR?
wrong.
Why are you
The
avoiding them?
NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Good Springs and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me things
They're
about the
slavers,
Legion.
led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple
Probably
of years
Caesar,
ago,
to be
they
honest.
tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR.
Yeah, so that's
But you
kind of
never
the
know.
central
We've been
world
hearing
plot,
stories about
so to speak.
legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
Not so much like the mafia. Just I'm not
Keep your
interested
gun
really. Yeah, no, not so much like the mafia. Just well, maybe a little bit like the mafia. Right. So the doc told us to go and talk to this
Cheyenne,
person,
stay.
Sunny Smiles.
Don't worry, she won't bite unless
What a
I tell her
name.
to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to
So
you.
we're going to do this little
Meet me
tutorial
outside, behind
mission
the saloon.
for two reasons. Firstly, because it makes Sunny Smiles like you a bit more, which is important for later plot things relating to this this little town. And secondly, because I don't think I can remember how to play, so I need a refresher on how to shoot.